My selection for tomorrow, just because I tuned it, because it was playing up, so I need to run that one. Because it's probably my most favourite old one, topping in at like 60 cc's or something, with the round logo. It's got to be one of my favourites. Now this one here, this one was a bit of a basket case. It had a tune, it's had a run, but now it's just been in storage and it just needs to run. It needs to go out for a hard day cutting. That one's going to go home, and that one's not been run in 2 years. Well, not. It's been ran. I've started it the other day, but it's not actually been out to work. It needs to go through a couple of heat cycles, get everything happy and whatnot. This one, I actually put the bar from this one on that one because I gave that bar away. Because someone needed it more than I did, so that's, I just gave it to them. And this one's actually got the wrong, this is their old bar that they had and their old chain, which I shortened. But see how it rocks around in there? Like, excessively? It's because it's the wrong gauge chain for that size bar. I actually fixed the bar up and then realised I was getting no satisfaction, so I measured the chain and discovered that that's a 50 gauge chain in a 63 gauge bar. So I sharpened it, took the depth gauges down, and thought it would do for this chainsaw just to A, wear out the chain, B, give this saw a run every now and again. The last time she was ran, she was on caster and she did a little bit of idle work, so she's got a bit of a wet exhaust, so I'm hoping to burn it all out. And somebody's made a home in there, so I'm hoping to burn that little sucker out as well. And this one wouldn't run without choke because the fuel in it was stale, so fresh fuel, get it through its bloody hiccup and send it. So yeah, and it's got the good, even that one's a bit loose, but there's no, I'd say that bar's actually got a bit of wear. Where am I? There. Like it's a bit of sideways movement. And what that does is that gives you a wide cut, and a messy cut too, like you get the little lines in the side of your wood. That's because your chain's doing that as it's going around. And it's actually because of the top, obviously because the bottom's got tension and you're going that way. This is whipping as it's going along. That's why it's important to keep your rail good in there. Because, yeah, you save a bit of timber that way too. I mean, it accounts to fuck all, but it looks neater if you're trying to actually do anything precise. And yeah, sacrilege, it's got a McCullough bar cover on there, but what do you do? So yeah, I've got oil, I've got fuel, well, a little bit of fuel, oil, more fuel to mix up some more fuel, some straight fuel, and my mixing jug. And some bar oil, and it is actually a bar oil container, but I believe that one's recycled hydraulic oil. So yeah, just to top things off, I'm driving home from work today, like 15 minutes ago, and this thing decided that it's going to suck something through a jet and have a big flat spot, so I'm not even going to deal with it because it still does drive once you get it past that flat spot. And this radiator is leaking like a sieve from under here. There's some more coolant come out on my fingers. Yeah, like it's not this hose. I thought, initially when it happened, I thought, maybe it's the hose. But the hose is dry underneath, and all the top of this here is dry. And on investigationing, I wonder whether you can see it on the camera. No, you can't see it. But somewhere under there, one of the cores is broken out. I actually think it's right in the corner. I think it's just tracking across. Focus, you idiot. Hello. Oh, there, now it's focused. Now it's not. Come on, man. No idea. Anyway, so yeah. I'm not quite up to 430,000 Ks. I'm happy if it blows up. Seriously, if this thing was to shit the bed and put Conrod out of the block, I would not be stressed at all. Except for the fact I haven't quite got another car ready. That's my only dilemma. I haven't quite got another car ready. So, yeah. But it can die any time it likes. It's paid for itself like tenfold. It doesn't owe me a cent, even with buying a new radiator next week. And I want to buy it a new carby because that one's actually got wear in the butterfly shaft. And it won't actually idle. You'll hear me pull up somewhere and I'll stab the throttle. I've got to literally flick it off my toe. That's to make it stab itself shut. It's got something worn in there. And most of it's in the shaft. And at this point in its life, if that's what I'm paying, $150 for a carby and $200 for a 3-core radiator, that's TIG welded, made out of aluminium, that will suit later upgrades if I decide to go for the V6 in here, or something catastrophic, I'll be happy. So, rightio, I'm going to go and disappear and out for now.